And but we do get to see the cool, railguns or Gauss guns here, which posed another problem because the way a railgun or Gauss gun works is it uses electromagnetism to basically just like launch metal projectiles. So there's no muzzle flash, there's no recoil, there's no shell casings flying, the things that make things exciting. You basically, if you just looked at it would just be, you would see things flying out too fast for you to actually see it, and the thing doesn't move at all. So they went back and forth with the visual effects guys until they basically have that kind of blue flash and the blue tracer on the projectiles as they're flying through the air. It's cool. I mean, that was a very cool prop as well that they built, and Ford gets to be the hero, and after the Wraiths scoop up the operator of one of the railguns, he gets to run up and man the position there.
Pearl Harbor thing.
Yeah. And blow up the Wraith dart just before it hits the central tower, which Martin Wood, I guess, wasn't a fan of because the explosion happens too close to the people standing on the balcony and they would have been vaporized. But it looks really cool. And in terms of visual effects, this also introduces one of the other kind of cool things I really like when they have to like jump around to different parts of the city to show where the action is happening. They'll like pan out of where they are and then like zoom in on another part of the city. And they'll do this throughout the series, but apparently Brad Wright got the idea for that from watching Survivor at the time, which I never watched, but I guess they would like, zoom out of one camp on the island and then zoom in on the other one with their helicopter. And so they're like, let's do that. And that'll help us show like what's happening all around the city.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I like it. It just shows how big the city is and that there's people all over the place and that you're not, in the same hallway just outside the gate room.
Yeah, it gives a good sense of scale.
Yeah. And so I like it.
I do too. And we get Shepard doing his self-sacrificial suicide run with the nuke in the puddle jumper, and that's where we cut to be continued.
Yeah.
Well, and we also see Everett being facing face to face with the Wraith, and he's like shooting it in the gut, and he empties his clip, and the Wraith keeps coming, and maybe he's learning that maybe Shepard was right.